Today we are going to be doing Gondor Renewed. I keep calling it King's Gondor, but I think it is, you know, technically both. But I think officially it's called Gondor Renewed. So that's what we'll hopefully refer to it as. I mean, even if it isn't epic, it is new quest line. So I am probably going to take it a little bit slower. We are going to be sort of, oh, look at that. I'm actually in Minas Tirith. So this is technically, you know, the right place to be. I don't actually know why I was here, but I am. Oh yeah, I know why I was here. I was looking at gear over in this area. That wasn't planned, but it worked out really well. This is probably the most people have been in Midsummer in like years at this point. Okay, so a summon from a King Elisar.
I was instructed to
interesting. 470. Okay. Obviously, I have Ember's gear, at least in terms of my pocket item. That's pretty decent. It's bound to account as well, but more importantly, Embers. So if I go through here on my main, or like my 5 140s, then
King Elisar desires to speak with you in the Tower
that'll be good.
About an important matter.
King Elisar and Queen Arwen will see you now. Hi, how you doing?
There you are.
They're actually like, please tell me that they're actually voice acting it.
I am pleased to see you return. What say you, my friends?
I will follow, for there is loot to be had. Will you do as my queen requests? We are now officially in King's Gondor, so this isn't before battle and stuff, so I wonder how many people we will actively see, but also it means that we don't have the repeatables here. Okay, my feet are sore already. Why didn't we use a horse? That would have been better.
Welcome to the Highlands. I can tell by your bearings that you are also...
Okay, for the moment, I'm just going to focus on the epic, like, quote-unquote epic, the, like, main quest stuff. We will come back at another point. Like, gear-wise, we don't have to worry. It's not like we're leveling or anything. I'm just going to do the chapters 1 through whatever. Now, I did see someone in World Chat earlier while I was running around in Southern Barrow Downs mention that there are no rats in the new zone, is I think what they said. I am seeing that as we have to defeat rats and people are probably camping them for this quest. So that's why I didn't immediately go live. I was actually not going to stream potentially today, but I realized if I'm going to be kind of playing, I may as well stream. Really. And otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do this content. Like, I want to do it a first time on stream sort of thing. But yeah, like I said yesterday, was it? Or the day before, potentially. Stuff like this is why I don't want to... I want to do, like, a finale type episode. Because it's one of those things of, like, if I'm holding on to this character and I'm not playing him until the next bit of content comes out, not only is his stats and stuff going to woefully be unprepared for stuff, but also, I mean, I would be getting gear upgrades from here, so it would work, but I don't know, I just feel like I just wouldn't play this character, and considering he's like actually my main character, it would be a bit of a pain just to be like, oh well, I can't play him just because I have to wait for the next bit of content to come out. But I think if I make a new, actually, thing is, I have enough character slots that I can make 2 of whatever next class there is. So I could make my normal, for lack of a better term, Corsair. I can make my normal Corsair character for stream, and then I could also just have my other one. And past a certain point, when you have all your stats or all your gear, it doesn't particularly matter. All my, sorry, not all my stats, but all my skills is what I should say. Are we just going to press delete a lot? Is that what is going to happen again? I feel like that's the majority of my questing in this game. Just spam and delete until I find the item I'm after. That's our final bit of rubble. And then we just need to find a load more of these. And I don't know, we're just going to have to camp out getting rats, I think. It feels like the way this is going to go. I found a rat. Damn it. I didn't get a hit on. Okay, now it is just, you know, rats.
can I do for you?
probably gonna be the hardest part of this entire quest line, I feel like. Yeah, because this guy is annoying because he's aggroing this one. And it doesn't give me... If he wasn't there, then we'd be fine. I guess the idea is, at least for now, let's say we are having this situation where killing this rat is a problem. We can do all this other stuff quest-wise to kind of hold us over until the respawns. I'm looking just generally at quests and seeing if they give us gear. I will go through them at some point. I would like to just finish the kind of main stuff first to get the story. There is a rat that just spawned, I think. I need to kill it. How about this? Because it's taking so long for these two to spawn. Actually, no, two spawned, so we're good there. I'm so sorry, other person. How about we pick up those other quests? Wait, only one of those counted. Why did one of them count and the other didn't? That's very rude. My first one didn't count. Anyway, why don't we just go around? I don't know what my... Okay, I have enough quest slots to comfortably pick up everything. And we will just try and do as many quests as possible. Real quick. So we'll just pick up everything, see what we can do, and then from that point, not only should we have a load of tokens, whatever these tokens end up being used for. Rats. Oh my god. I've never wanted to kill rats more in my life. I swear, if you... I thought if you were the one to, attack it first, you got the credit. So, my question is, why did I not... Why? Why do these guys attacking it suddenly mean that I don't get the reward? Or the you know... The kill? That's annoying. I mean, I understand why, so you probably can't farm experience from enemies that you otherwise couldn't kill. But I feel like they didn't quite think it over when it comes to this zone. I am probably just gonna go continue the main quest, because the only reason I picked up this stuff was to supplement our time, right? So we'll remove these for now and you know, get back on track. I'm gonna see a stone in a second and I'm gonna get distracted. If something in this game starts flashing with little sparkles on it and I can interact with it, I'm just going to immediately get distracted by it. Right, let's have a little talk to my friend here.
You almost had me believing King Elisar himself would bring these planks to me.
Okay, right. A bit of sass. I'm disappointed to see that is not the case, but you do have my thanks to this work. All the same, your friends work still by the docks in the southeast. He is very... very sassy, and I'm not here for it.
How goes the work? Gimli and I have made ourselves useful.
Some of the folk here seem distrusting of elves and dwarves, I've noticed. For I heard one of those names speak the name Balakor, and it was not so common a name that could belong to anyone but the leader of the Heir of the Castamir. A friend of mine in Arnark heard the Heirs of Castamir are gathering his strength and will soon return. Their leader Balakor survived the fighting and slipped away to safety before he could be executed. If he's not dead already, we'll make sure of it this time.
That went well.
Yes, I'm very so.
Balakor died on the deck of his banner ship, the Night Jewel. We saw him die.
Talk to Baranor in the center. Hi. I vaguely remember you, I think. They may be a few brigands as ever, but I speak mainly of wild threats, wolves, avank, and any beast that grow bold when unopposed. So basically, hey, I'm gonna go do the actual stuff while you just kill some stuff for me. Okay, thanks. Is a bee gonna count? Yeah, you bee. How dare you? Oh. Bee Slayer. Takes you to the wrong place, though. So search for some sign of Balakor by the shore south of Arnark in King's Gondor. It's Gimli and Legolas. It's a bag of dirty clothes.
This campsite might have belonged to anyone.
J-Jax. Yeah, maybe. Just because it bears the signs of being a Corsair giant does not mean it was made by Balakor. Anyone could have come ashore here. Do I need to remind you that we saw him die aboard the Night Jewel? He could not escape from the dead and did not. It beggars belief.
Gimli is right. This camp might have been made by anyone.
What if someone has taken his place? What if someone has adopted his name and his appearance in an attempt to rally the heirs of Castamir? We shall tell Baranor of this possibility so he can keep watch and guard against it.
What have you discovered?
Oh, I didn't even read that either. But I'm letting him know. So, Legolas is concerned that Legacy of Balakor the Scourge may still threaten Gondor. What is that sound? I think they expect it to take longer because, you know, it's like, hey, Aragorn's asked you to go to these areas. I want you to help out, but I also want you to find the stuff about the Corsairs. So this is the Corsairs bit, and then if we had truly listened, we would be doing all the other stuff as well.
These are the crossings of Erwi, where Castamir the Usurper
What
perished long
just
ago.
happened? Wait, I just got transferred layers as I got attacked. Oh, that's kind of funny. Not long ago, she raised the armor of the Usurper from these waters and did battle against her sisters, but last they were able to soothe her rage and she was healed of her hurts. We helped with that. We did that. I don't think Tarvella technically did, but like in canon, I think we technically did, but like we personally didn't.
It is a good story so far as it goes. A little unbelievable, I think.
Oh yeah, Gimli stares at you with amazement when you tell him it is true, and you witness the end of the tale as you pass through Lebanon during the war. But a thought occurs to me, if someone was trying to convince others he was Castamir's successor, or pretending to be Balakor himself, he might make use of artifacts such as armor or weapons that once belonged to the usurper. I understand that you have been given a duty to help us by the king himself. Yes, we have. And I feel like people are taking a little bit of advantage of that. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of nice going the opposite way. Though I don't think it hits as much as it should because we totally skipped this entire region on Shadowfax. My bad. Still no reward vendor, and I don't think Pelargir seemed to have one either, so I'm a little not necessarily concerned, but interested to see where I can even use these. King Elisar was good to send you to us. Well, I'm glad someone's been nice about it, but this person, maybe he won't be.
Mercy upon me for listening, stranger. But I understand
maybe.
you're here on the king's business.
Easy peasy. What an easy quest. I'm sure there's no other... To be fair, so far it's been kind of what I expected because it's a lot of helping. And most of that helping comes in the form of just kill a couple of enemies. And they don't want you to kill 30 enemies because you're going to get bored. So they don't want you to kill like a few. And that kind of makes it a little bit easier. I've learned from their speech that the heirs of Castamir have taken to lighting the beacons of Gondor when they find them unguarded as a sign to their supporters. So yeah, there's a beacon right there. So my prediction will be we go here, we see a beacon, or let them know we see a beacon lit, and then it's time for some Corsair killing. Maybe, I don't know. I've called up for families of Glenith to cast tokens in favor of this proposal. Will you gather these tokens from your collection boxes around the town so Lord Sergon will see how many families support my proposal? This could be, like, in good faith, but it also could be very, like, underhanded. Like, see, like, maybe he's part of the problem kind of thing, right? Maybe he's like, now's our time to take over a little zone with one of our inside men. It's like you say it's going to be the sun, but actually you've cast a, you know, another vote for someone else, and that kind of, you know, you literally usurp the position. I don't know if that's the correct usage of usurp. Anyway, you know what I mean. So once again, I think it's a nice thing where it gives you the piece of gear, and it's giving you a semi-decent essence box, right? Because I mean, we've got the Winter's Delver Essence 467. Obviously, this is 474, so a little bit better. Also, I don't know why I have 3 and I'm not using them. That's a bit dumb. Where am I going out to? You again.
So many tokens have been cast in support of my proposal. This is nearly all.
There's literally 3. Will you bring these tokens with him and show him the mind of the Glaniath families? Sure. Still a little bit suspicious. Just saying. I genuinely did think that there was going to be the whole beacon thing. Unless we're going to get halfway there and then suddenly we're going to have a lit beacon. Because what was it? A lit beacon when it's undefended or something? Hello, he nods as you approach. Welcome to my home.
Welcome to my home.
Oh, he said it. Oh, we have to talk to him. I expected him to like do a whole monologue.
All right.
This was not supposed to be my life. Meet me in the room with keepsakes to the north. I want to show you something. I'm assuming like to the north, but like he was actually a corsair all along. Lord of Lebanon, rather, I would once again be Lord of Ships, the Lord of Tide and Wave. Ooh, I see where this is fitting. He's going to be like, he's going to retire and then go on a boat. And then that's the boat we're going to use to go to like Umbar. Calling it. Because that isn't that like the name. Oh, Song of Waves and Wind. Okay, so not quite, but Tide and Wave and Wind and whatever. Wind and Wave. Kind of. It's both got wave in it. That's pretty much it. Excuse me, have you been in my kinship house? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I get it. But they have just reused stuff, I'm pretty sure, here. Because that is Gorathal stuff, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's probably not, like, uniquely his, but I'm pretty sure that's just Gorathal's armor. You're welcome to see for yourself. The Armory of Pelargir is to the south of the manor. With my permission, the guards will allow you to pass. There are men and women of true heart and proven loyalty, and they guard the armory day and night. Let us see about that. It only takes one person. So it seems like armor, essence, enhanced maroon. Armor, essence, enhanced maroon. That seems to be kind of the rotation we're going through. The armor is watched day and night by the rotating shift of guards. Again, all it takes is one. The armor of the usurper remains where it was left. But how do you know it's the real armor of the usurper, huh? Okay, let's just head back. We don't actually need to kill all of them. Castamir's armor remains where it was left. I told you it was so, but look here, the skulking woman's back. She watched us from yonder, pretending that we are not an object of her attention, but it is clear she spies upon us even now. If we stage performance for the benefits of the spy, we might be able to learn if she works for the Heirs of Castamir and turn that knowledge to our benefits. Convince Legolas that I am truly angry. I am truly angry. Is that so, Legolas? How dare you? Because, like, they know who Legolas is and Gimli. But if we're having an argument, then we're clearly against them, right? But that we're kind of more that unknown entity that just kind of helped in the shadows. So we're a little less known. Okay, let's just chill out. We're just going to take a little bit of a stroll. Nothing suspicious happening. Don't mind. Oh, ooh. She eyes me curiously.
I beg your pardon, stranger, but I could not help but notice your argument.
One of the beacons of Gondor remain lit, and it casts Castamir's shadow long and far. If you are a friend to those who wish to seek it, to remain so, you will agree with us. I actually have to, like, physically agree. We must act in the shadows for now and keep down our voices. You never know who might be watching, says the person watching. Wait, where did they go? I'm not very good at being a spy, clearly. Okay. Let us agree. We nod. Smile and wave. That's pretty much what we just did. Okay, so the beacon stuff.
Legolas
That makes
and
sense.
Gimli told me about the woman you met. What were her words?
One of the beacons of Gondor remains lit, and it casts Castamir's shadow long and far. She may have been speaking in riddles, but I think it's more likely she meant her people keeping one of the beacons lit even in the aftermath of the war. Yeah, I still don't know what the marks of renewal are. A small token signifying your aid in the renewal of King's Gondor. So I wonder, maybe... I was going to say maybe it's like a Bingo Boffin style thing. That doesn't quite work the way I want to say it, but basically I'm thinking maybe we don't get the rep stuff, like the vendor stuff, until after we've completed the main story. Oh, so it's not a rep vendor. Well, it is, but it's not like in a traditional... It's a quartermaster. Okay, so I'm curious. We have... Guide to Pelargir. Hopefully, maybe there's more than just Pelargir. And is that it? Acquaintance, friend, ally. So that's the cosmetics. And then Kindred, Tome of the Black Bull. Okay. I expected a little bit more excitement. I would like to have seen a... Like, you get some of the gear from the quest, and then you maybe get, like, fill in the gaps. But what it'll probably do is, if there are multiple chapters, which presumably there are. I don't know if this is officially, like, an epic, or if it's... I mean, it should say, right? Yeah, it is an epic. Then, presumably we just get new gear as we continue through. Am I right, though, on my rotation thing? So, yeah, after this, I assume we're going to get some kind of... yeah, we should be getting some kind of essence. Though now that we've got teal armor, I wonder if we'll get, like, a teal essence as an extra, like, an upgrade kind of thing. Maybe we'll even get legendary tokens. Thingies. Agree with the man to determine his loyalties. He raises an eyebrow. I just went, I agree with you. And he's very confused.
Can I help you with something?
Aethel described you to me, but I did not foresee that one of the king's close personal friends could possibly support our mission. And yet here you are. I need not tell you how useful it would be to have you with us, especially if you still have the ear of the king. I thought I was a little bit more like shadow person, but apparently not. I hope that you have not had your true feelings and endangered your friendship with them. Well, that's the thing I always say. If I just hit them fast enough, I called it. I told you it would be teal. It's almost like I played this game for a long time. So that'll be fun. It's nice that we can get an extra teal. So doing this on 5 characters means I can get 5 extra teal items out of this. So that's good. Distribute Mathorn's or burn the parchments. Do I have, like... It says I kind of like I want to burn it, but I feel like that's going to be a detriment to us. I feel like that's going to cause us problems. Should we maybe try it and then just see, like, worst case scenario? I can be like, yeah, I gave them all out, I swear. But then what if he sees me? I have to commit to the bit. Okay, so that one guy at least wasn't, like, happy. Like, he's like, don't say that. That's I disagree with you. He's not in the shadow of Castamir or whatever. I know you. You performed a great many deeds to the kingdom during the war, and your name is spoken of with reverence. It's that elf something. Tarvelad. Yes, that's right. I want to, but then, like, isn't this gonna make my my cover story a little bit suspicious? I'm playing both sides. Ah, yes, very good. After you deliver the beacon oil, you hear someone whispering your name. No, what? He caught me. I got caught. I can't help it. The guards really trust you, don't they? It's truly a stroke of good fortune they sent you to us. If you tell Helwen you need a barrel of weapons, I'm certain she would give it to you, and happily. So what do I do here? Just bring really bad weapons?
What do you need?
Wait, don't go just yet. There's a barrel of rusty implements right next to it. Be careful not to bring the wrong ones. Pick up either the barrels north of the fountain and carry it to Mathorn. Okay. I like that you have the kind of choice. So you can be like, well, this is all she gave me. I'm sorry. My bad. I like that. She's like, just make sure you don't take the rusty ones. There's some rusty ones right next to it. Just be very, very careful that you... Maybe she knows. Maybe she's like, I see what you're doing. Better than nothing, he says.
I am grateful for your assistance, my friend.
As we are all, or will be when you meet the rest of us. Hello, the only non-generic looking person. I'm delighted you can join us, my friend, to have another member of Elisar's court. Another member of Elisar's court. Among others seems almost too great a gift to be believed, and I will not turn it down. Another member. I think it's the Warden of the Laws.
Follow me.
I want to see who the other member of the court is. It's going to be Arwen.
I present to you Tumuldo Fiercewater and his wife Nakasi Wave Reaper. They bring tidings to us from Umbar.
From Umbar. Mentions.
You
I'm
were
sorry
there
that.
when Balakor was slain?
Yes. I helped.
I knew this worm could not be trusted.
Hey, I was just there. I can't help it.
Does Balahor's family ready an assault upon Gondor?
They do not.
No? Okay.
What? Why?
The heirs of Castamir no longer control Umbar.
Oops.
They have been overthrown.
The kindred of the coins has made Umbar a free city.
I did it. It was all me.
I have heard enough.
Oh, he's gonna die. He's just gonna get stabbed. That's straight up what's gonna
The
happen.
heirs of Castamir will not submit to more foreign rulers.
Oh wait, no, he's not gonna get stabbed. I expected him to like try and wrestle him to the ground and just casually get stabbed to death.
Who leads this kindred of the
I
coins?
do. It was me, Tarvelard, all along. It's funny how everybody knows of us, but it just feels like not sometimes. They're like, oh my god, you're the famed hero. What do you want? How about this, right? You let Elisar be king, right? And then kind of fight this battle again. And either you'll really like him at the end of it and be like, yeah, I like that guy. Or he might die. He's not going to, but he might. Oh, what on earth happened? I feel like this... Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like he's been killed. Well, I know who it was. To all this knows, he is alive, but has only moments. Gondor must die. The song. What song? Tell me what song. He turns cold eyes upon you. Today we were allies. The next time we will meet, it will not be so. This is the only warning I will give you. Gondor will pay for the death of Tumuldo 1,000 times over. It will pay. Do not stand in my way.
Will be quite
Okay,
large,
this looks like our
but it will take
final
him some time to arrive.
thing. So 1.10. I just feel like giving us a king's pony. Hi, how
My
you doing?
friend, I want to thank you for accompanying Legolas and Gimli on their scouting mission.
Dismisses your worry with a wave. I'm not troubled by this news. I brought you only those I trust with me on this tour, including my most capable bodyguard. You may be my fiercest bodyguard somewhere outside the Lady of the Hall Valance, near the top of Imloth Melody. I am curious who his biggest, bestest bodyguard is. I'm just trying to think. What's like the funniest answer and what's like the most likely answer? It's Frodo. That's what it really is. Tom Bombadil. I mean, that would be very powerful. It's Strider. Oh, I mean, that kind of also made sense. I kind of expected that, but also, not. But there will always be room for a friend of the king and queen such as you, and you a hero in your own right besides. No more thing to threaten them while you stand near. I like the idea of coming here on a like a 140, but not ever having done the epics, bar like Moria, obviously to get a legendary. And it's like, I don't even know who the king is. Technically, I just load in and he just invites me to his wedding already. Like, I'm fresh out of, you know, Bjorninghus, and he's like, hey, wedding. You thank Lady L for her time and wonder if she is right. This story continues in further updates. So I kind of expected, I saw that and went, yeah, this makes sense. So let's have a look at our new thing. Our king's pony, Boots. It's basically just the Gondor steed, but teeny. What if I on the Gondor steed? I like the idea though, right? If you have that pet and you use the Gondor steed, right? You dismount. So even though I dismount, it's like I have a little... He's not spawned. It's like I have... I've dismounted and he's following me, kind of thing. Scale-wise, it doesn't quite work. But that's kind of cool. I like the idea of that. But yeah. Only thing, overall, I really do like... I'm excited for the whole Corsair, like, Umbar thing. I think that's going to be really cool. I think the setup from here has actually helped me kind of be a bit more amped for it because, it's laying the story and we can kind of see what's going to go on. The only thing I'm a bit meh about is the marks of renewal feel like they haven't exactly... Like, I don't care about them. Yeah, I get a pet, sure. Yeah, I get a return skill. I love those. But I'm like... I mean, we did get essences, and obviously it's setting us up to have some decent gear. Like, if you're going straight into it, because presumably you just get to 140 and you can come straight here, or probably do it at 136 even. I might even...
Let us help you bring glad.
I can't even pick it up because my standing's too low. But yeah, we got a guide skill, some themes, fair enough, and cosmetics, which I think you can technically already get this look. But yeah, overall, I think I am rather excited for more of this, and presumably this is what the expansion is going to be. And it makes it a little bit more okay that it isn't part of Peace of Middle-earth, which I still want to see more of, and I thought this was going to be that. But having this is at least something that we can look forward to.